Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you again for tuning in. Guys, today I just want to talk to you guys and have a one-on-one with you and just take some time to just tell you what's been happening in Boise's life. We haven't really spoken a lot like personally on one-on-one like this. It's just basically just been me going out and making like these short clip videos for you guys and stuff, which is great. I love doing that. But sometimes it's cool just to talk to your favorite creator, if that's what I am. And just tell you basically what's been happening in my life and what we have in store for us in the near future. And going into 2024, I see big things happening. If you know me personally, you will know that I'm from South Africa. Obviously, I'm from Richards Bay. I grew up in this part of KZN, and I've been fortunate enough and I've been very blessed to be able to make rock and surf videos for you guys for the past 1.5 to 2 years. I made most of those videos, as you will know, in Richards Bay, which is a great fishing area. So if you're ever around anywhere close to the Richards Bay area, I would encourage you guys to go check that place out. It's really hot. I mean, we've got good fishing places. We've got the South Pier, we've got the Dollises, we've got the beach stretching from Alkenstrand all the way up to places like 9 Mile, 5 Mile. Very good fishing spots. Fishing grounds are really good there if you know where to go and what to fish for. If you ever need some referrals as well for some tour guides or some guides, I have some really good friends that are even better anglers than I am. And I consider myself like low tier. I've never considered myself a high quality angler, but that's something that I want to strive to be. That's why I've dedicated a lot of my time in learning about rock and surf and not just talking about it, but actually going out in the field and trying new things and fishing new areas. With that said, I'm here in St. Lucia now. I've been living here for the past 4 months. My family is originally from here, not necessarily from St. Lucia per se exactly, but pretty close by. And I've been fortunate enough to get work here, and that's brought me closer to some really awesome fishing waters. So I see some good things in the near future when it comes to rock and surf fishing, especially for the channel. And guys, I encourage you, if you haven't checked out some of the videos I've made recently, have a look, see, tell me what you think, leave some comments in the comment section, because I'm always looking to improve. You know, I'm always looking to innovate and adapt and just make better content for you guys. Even when it comes to rock and surf fishing, if there's one piece of advice I can give most anglers that want to really pursue this as a really good sport or hobby, or they just love fishing in general and they just want like a really good tip, my tip for you guys would be steal with your eyes. That's a tip that I've learned many times over from many different people. So there's nothing really malicious about it. It's all about just learning. Basically, that's what steal with your eyes means. If you're fishing next to a really good angler, or not even, he doesn't have to be like a top tier angler, but if he's doing something and he's getting fish, try to maybe drop that ego and change your baits. Do what he's doing. Put the line that he's got on. If he's got fluorocarbon and you've got just standard, whatever it might be, line on your trace, maybe it's too thick. Maybe it's too thin. Maybe he's got circle hooks and you've got J hooks. Maybe he's got fresh chokka and you've got chokka that you've had in your bait box for like the past 3-4 trips. Maybe just adapt and change. Look at how he presents his baits. Maybe your bait is too big. Maybe his has more movement. So there's so many different things you can pick up. Fish are very fussy sometimes. That's one thing I've learned. Some fish, they just eat anything. I mean, if you're in the right spot and you throw the ugliest looking bait, you can still get fish. But there's times where you really have to present your baits really neatly. The water maybe is super clean. You have to use fluorocarbon instead of your standard mono leaders. There's things like that, and a lot of those really good anglers, they're really good for a reason. They've really perfected their art from a presentation standpoint, at least, of their baits and, you know, their traces. Their trace has to be exactly 500 or 510 or 700, or you know, all those things make a huge difference. You know, so even the rods, I mean, there's so many different rods. When you look at rock and surf, even in South Africa, we're unique in the way that our fishing grounds are different from a lot of places around the world. We fish completely differently off our beaches and our coast. So like we innovate when it comes to fishing rods. I mean, if you look at rock and surf even, there's like 8, 9 different types of rods for the same facet of fishing. So I'm keen to learn all those things. So like, yeah, man, it's all about just learning from people around you, your community, people that, you know, you aspire to be like. Take tips from them. I mean, YouTube is a great place to learn. I've learned so many different bait presentations from many other creators just like myself. So I'm always learning. I mean, you see the same bait presentation 4 or 5 times over, because I want to thank my fellow creators on the platform. If you're watching this video, big shout out to Kent's Fishing, Zander De Beer from Zuluk Fishing. I've learned a lot from you, dude. You're a great angler. A lot of people aspire to be like you. A lot of rock and surf anglers really want to really learn a lot from you. That's what I've seen a lot of guys talk about you, and you are a real inspiration to us rock and surf anglers, especially the Zululand guys. So thank you for being there and being consistent and making content for us. We really appreciate it. Coming from a fellow creator, you do a great job with your video editing, and I encourage anyone to check out his channel if you haven't already. Most of my subscribers are subscribed to you as well, and dude, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job. Also other creators like ASFN, I know a lot of those guys personally, and if they are really good anglers, guys. I would really encourage you guys, check out ASFN Fishing. If you want to learn bait presentation, I think they've got hundreds of them. So I mean, that's another channel. If you guys want to really learn a lot about fishing, check that out. I'll leave all the links in the description of the channels I'm referring to. And if there's a local guy who's starting out, he's got like 2 subscribers, man, support that dude, because one day that guy might be the biggest thing, and you can say, you know what, I was a part of that from the beginning. And even you guys, I encourage everybody to start YouTube channels. If you guys really want to learn and grow as not only a video editor or a creator, or you're a creative person and you're like, man, yeah, it's not really for me, I'm not really good in front of a camera, dude, watch my first videos. They are cringe, man. You don't want to I keep them on the channel just as a reminder. You don't want to shy away from something that could be like an awesome hobby or an awesome career if you really want to take it seriously, just because you're afraid of being in front of the camera. It's part of the learning process. So I'm not a pro at it, but you know, I've come to grips that I speak in front of a camera sometimes by myself. Some people think I'm crazy walking around with the camera in my hand speaking to literally nobody, but I mean, that's part of the gig, I guess. So guys, if you want to start your own YouTube channel, I highly encourage that. It's a great thing to do, and it passes the time and it alleviates so much stress, man. When you're a creator, I think that's our God-given talent or right, is to be creators. I mean, God was a creator. He created us. So when you tap into that and become a creator, and you're very creative when you're painting or you're drawing, or you're a musician, or you're an artist of any sorts, the guys who are great guitarists, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. I play the guitar myself. One day I'll play you a bit of a piece. But I know being a guitarist or a creative person just brings out so much fulfillment that you can't describe it in words. When I drop a new piece of content, or I click that upload button onto YouTube, man, I could be having the worst day, but once that video is published, it's like the greatest feeling. Like I said, I can't describe it. You just have to experience it for yourself. So, long story short, I just guys want to say thank you. Subscribe to my channel, and yeah, let's make some great content together, guys. And if you're ever in the area and you want to meet me at the shop, or you want to speak to me in person, or you want to fish with me, just hit me up, man. Hit me up in the comments. I'll meet up with you. Come to St. Lucia, come to Wave Dancer Tackle Store. You'll have a look around, get some goodies, and we'll plan a fishing trip together. Oh, before I leave, I want to show you guys something that I got. Okay, the reason this parcel is already open is that my mic wasn't plugged in. So I did a whole unboxing and the mic wasn't even on. So I got terrible audio. So basically I have to do it again. These things happen. But yeah, that's why this parcel is already open. I had a great unboxing. I'll maybe put in the B-roll, so check that out. So basically what I've got, guys, is a parcel from Fish SA. This gentleman named Dean Dickinson, this is the owner of Fish SA, sent me some great products. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. Let's do it. Aha. Alright, so first item on the list is a Fish SA back support. Guys, these things are sick, man. They feel so good. They look so legit, man. They're really well made, very comfortable. Of course, I've got a small frame, as you can tell. I'm a skinny dude, so this is obviously a small, perfect for me. But guys, I encourage you, if you've got a rod bucket and you're targeting big sharks and stuff like that, get yourself a back support. It just really helps alleviate that from your back and a 100-kilo shark or something. You would rather have that on your back, trust me. Great item, thank you very much, Dean. Appreciate it, man. Okay, next item. We have a scratching trace pouch. Guys, check these out. These are really dope. And what I love about them, I've already seen these, by the way, without having to open this. I can tell you that the plastic in here is really heavy duty, and it's really great for storing things like your scratching traces. If you got a treble in there, it won't damage the plastic. They're really hardcore, and they just, yeah, man, these are really nice. And you can actually get replacement sleeves for these, which is great. Thanks, Dean. Okay, next item is a rod quiver. These are great for your surf rod. This one is for my 14 foot. And what this is basically, it's like a long stretch of bungee material. At the end of the stretch, you got these caps that basically go on the sections of your rod. So you'll have a cap that goes onto your top section. You stretch that and you clip it on the bottom section, and it's got obviously a quiver that goes over your shoulder. So when you want to move spots, you don't have to put your rod in your rod case and then move. You can just basically undo your rod, put it on the quiver, make your way to the new spot. So thanks, Dean, this will be used. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate it. I actually have a friend who's probably watching this video who still has my old quiver. So when I ever see you again and you do decide to bring back my quiver, then I've got two. Awesome. Aha, this is a reel cover for my small 5000 Shimano. Thank you very much. We have here a sinker bag. Thank you very much. These look good, and yeah, you can store all your sinkers in there, all your grapnels, your teardrops, your cone sinkers. Thanks, Dean. Aha, another reel pouch for my bigger grinder. This will be for my Azores XP. Thank you very much, sir. That will be used. And then we have line guards. I've got two of them, bonus. And I've got two smaller line guards for my 5000 grinder. And then this is a pretty interesting item, and a sticker, by the way. If you see that, I don't know if you can see that, gents. All that is basically is a bunch of plastic sleeves. Seems pretty simple, but this will be very handy for my sinkers. And what I mean is, when you buy grapnel sinkers, oftentimes the wire, especially if it's heavy duty wire, it pokes out your bags and out your sinker bag, and it's all over the place. So what you simply do is you take your grapnels, you unfold them, you fold them closed, you'll take the sleeve and you put the sleeve over the grapnel, and that will present your grapnel sinkers nice and neat. These are pretty awesome. Thanks, Dean. Thank you very much, sir. And that concludes the unboxing of my goodies. All these items, by the way, if you are interested in purchasing them, you can find it most of your local tackle shops in South Africa. Dean has got his product in a lot of places now, and we just happened to get them as well quite recently at the shop. So you guys can pop into Wave Dancer tackle store, have a look at some of the products that we have from Fish SA. and if you want to use them, I highly encourage you do, because they are really nice. I'm going to take full advantage of most of these things here. So thank you, Dean. Thank you very much. Thank you, Fish SA. Thank you, Mr. Dave Ward. Dave is a personal friend of mine, and he is a representative for Fish SA. Amongst other brands like Penn, he's a representative for Iron River. A really great person and great father. Dave, if you're watching this video, thank you very much, sir. Have a happy new year, and I hope to see you soon with some brand new products. Well, guys, I guess that's it. It's getting a bit dark. I'm running out of sunlight here. I just want to say thank you, guys. Thanks for tuning in to today's video, and I hope you guys stick around and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, see you in 2024. Have a great New Year's. Love you guys. Cheers.